Hello, welcome back. This is Philemon with another installment of the Riftbreaker, and now that things are finally underway, I would very much like to go set up Titanium for the first time, and actually have it work this time. So, away we go to what should actually be a good place for Titanium. Looks like there's going to be Ferdinite, which is that endgame crafting material. So that'll be a lot of fun as well.
Rift jump successful.
Yes, it was.
Detecting multiple mineable titanium deposits in close proximity to our location.
Excellent.
Excellent. We've hit the jackpot. Let's look for an easy-to-defend location near one of the titanium deposits to establish an outpost.
And then, okay, so...
Ashley, remember that in this biome, we have to cool the surroundings before placing any buildings. Start by constructing cryo stations in the location where you want to build your base.
Yes.
We could also start building up next to a patch of cryo plants. However, that can be dangerous as these plants may get destroyed during an attack.
Well, okay, so the plants can be destroyed during the attack. What about the cryo stations? The enemies love to destroy buildings. So what's the big difference between a cryo station and one of those plants? I guess health is a consideration, but come on! How much different is it really? Oop, nope, I don't want chainsaw. Still want that. Okay, so first things first, cryo station. Still have plenty. Wow, that's a nice radius. Alright, so I can cover both this ironium and carbonium. Excellent. How are we looking on? We are at 50% wind and solar in this area, so it looks like I'm gonna want to find a geothermal quickly as well. That will be quite useful. But look, titanium. Free mineable titanium. It's finally here. Oh, that's a liquid pump. I don't want liquid, I want this. Yes. Ooh. Big. Alright. Efficient placement. Looks like one of my better spots is there. And maybe there. I know it's not really covering all that much, but beggars, choosers, you know how it goes. So that's nice. Let's set up some power so it will actually do anything as opposed to just sitting there. Okay, so by mousing over this in the build menu, you can see its radius. So let's just set up some power. And officially start having titanium income. What a surprise. Of course, the thing that we're waiting for, which is a little over 43 minutes away, is magma power. So this whole field of energy right here that's just waiting to be tapped into. That'll be nice. But until then, we must rely on the simpler things in life, like wind, the sun, and geothermal. Which, now that we have that steady stream of titanium, we can more easily make the upgraded version of the geothermal plant. So make sure that I'm capping as much of the useful resources as possible here. No reason not to. Can the little pop-up go away? I think that is actually my most efficient capture of that for now. That's good. And that's good as well. There we go. Set up a little power distributor thingies. Make sure that we have power distributor thingies that go all the way to the other side. I simply hate it when I have to set up the weird one in the middle, but that is its own dilemma. Now, set up some defenses, because this place claims to be very inhospitable. So, take fewer chances. I can't say no, because it's me, and I know how I am, but I will attempt to take fewer chances with my survival. Oh yeah, and build some AI cores in the region. This is all soaking up energy that I just don't have. So for now, I think we're more or less relying on walls to protect us rather than any kind of true defensive setup. Walls and magma. Sorry. This is one topic that, as someone who, as a child, was very interested in the study of volcanology, I still do get a little perturbed when I hear someone use the terms magma and lava interchangeably, because they're just scientifically not designed to do so. So I'm going to police myself on this one and say that magma is molten rock from the Earth's crust, or sorry, the Earth's mantle that has not been exposed to outside influence of either air or water, as opposed to lava, which is a substance that has been exposed to either of those two things and has, realistically, a far cooler temperature. So it's just one of my little pet peeves that I know about, and it does frustrate me sometimes when I hear people try and use the terms interchangeably, because as designed, they're not. Now, I understand that having to use the same term over and over again is repetitive and boring, so in times like when people are playing games and they want to describe an area, or they want to impose a certain feeling on something, so for instance, oh, we're in somewhere that is so much hotter than just plain lava. It must be magma. While slightly true is not as accurate to what is actually going on, because the only way that beings could reach a magma layer is by submerging themselves in the lava first, or tunneling their way into a section. Well, yeah, no matter what, by definition, if you are exposing the magma to air, then it is becoming lava. So you would have to move through lava to get to a magma section in order to not have exposed it to air and change its state. Okay, that's my little rant. It's over. Thank you for putting up with that one. And hey, because of that radar scan, I know that we have a geothermal vent nearby. We got these guys. Right, and I should be setting up the little bioscanner turrets, because those are incredibly useful. Geothermal energy. Alright. Let's cap it. Ow. Let's destroy the stupid mortar creature. I know he's around here somewhere. I will find him. Make sure I'm getting full use out of that heal pulse. Where are you? In the lava? Ah, there you are. I really should consider upgrading my weapons here. Okay. Oh. There we go. Dealt with. Heal pulse. Good to go. Drop off some mines. Just for temporary safety buffer while I cap this. Oh. You cannot open the build menu while in an area covered by one of these, yet again, scientifically unrealistic rock formations that I must let myself get over. It's okay. It's a game. They can exist if they want to, and you cannot build inside one of them. So is there Is there a way to disrupt the field? Okay. Well, punching it obviously does not work. So let's go through options. Chainsaw? Nope. Okay, chainsaw. Just breaking some teeth on that one. Grenades. Nope. Grenades? Die, please. Oh, I want my geothermal power. Get off. Get away. Okay, grenades are not working. Energy weapons. Which, again, if we're thinking scientifically about certain things, have a hard time with something that would essentially be highly charged plasma that would need some kind of a field around it to also exist in one of these strange pseudo-magnetic fields. I don't know. Things I think about. Maybe if we study it, we can figure out how to bypass it. Because I really want my geothermal energy, and if it's going to be capped by something like this,
the data
that is a problem.
Magnetic rocks is fascinating. Their structure doesn't resemble anything that we've seen so far. They generate a strong electromagnetic field that can distort gravity. This shouldn't be possible.
I agree. I agree.
To all of our standard weapons and equipment. They are practically indestructible.
Can we push them away from their spot?
Them, but maybe we could dissolve them. A strong enough acid might do the trick.
Theoretically, let's check the science menu and see if that unlocked something. Oh. I mean, it did unlock something. It allowed us to research, or we can now research gravity grenades. If I'm not mistaken, that was the thing that got researched by doing that. Can I find out what I would have to know in order to... Magma power plant is in progress. Refinery for something I'm sure will be useful later. Well... until such a time... You know what? I have a bet. I'm going to make a bet with you right now. My guess is that in order to find a way to neutralize the scientifically impossible rocks, we're going to need to find research in a different location than we are now, and then bring it back over here. So my quest for geothermal energy is stalled out, at least in this most convenient vent. But I will not be deterred so easily. Let me just discover this and have to deal with the raid. Man, understanding how to build up some defenses beforehand has made these quite a bit easier to... Oh, hi buddy. How you doing? I understand that you were sleeping a second ago, but I would really appreciate it if you would just go back to sleep. You don't need to be awake for this. Good night. Okay, I should probably think now that gravity has been oh, right. You resist this kind of... Okay, fine. We go back to this. Yeah, these guys, relatively flimsy. You know what? Shotgun. And just gotta charge up the shotgun blast, which is its, again, whole new can of worms on how are we charging up a shotgun. I'm assuming we're loading extra shells into some kind of chamber over that, but why wouldn't we be able to do that passively? Excuse me? I know I've brought this up before, questions about just where in the orbital, or when did we install a satellite or something on this planet that has orbital strike capabilities. But yeah,
Crafting completed.
let's I must test this now. I really don't have a choice. Where is it? Not capable of having mods, 500 explosive damage, fairly large radius, a huge cooldown though. So it's one thing with an 8-meter radius. I mean, we're equipping it, and no reason not to just test it immediately. So what does that look like? Okay. Alright. That's not bad. It's just too bad that for the most part things around here are resistant to explosives. Alright.
Warning. An aggressive horde is amassing near our base. Prepare to defend our base.
Okay, yeah. And I still don't have power facilities really up and running yet. That could be considered not the best. Yeah, these lava elementals seem to go down best when using melee as opposed to my ranged assets at the moment. Oh boy, let's try and figure out how to deal with this. I've got a minute before the wave is gonna land on me, so let's set up just as many of these solar turbines as possible, or not solar, wind turbines as possible, and do anything for tower defense. Make sure I've got mortars in place. Mortars are very important. In this environment, no flamethrower towers. I think these missile towers are even a little underkill. So mortars, standard towers. Make sure that everything has power, or what passes for power in this area. And gotta cover both sides because I have no idea which way they're coming from, because I did not think I was gonna have the power capability to have the radar tower alongside all of this. Man, that 30 minutes for the magma. I've said it too. Well, no, it calls itself magma energy, which theoretically could be true. But yet again, I say that need to be concerned about at what point are you harvesting the molten rock. How many more of these can I get? Few. Make sure things have power. Alright. I am technically gaining energy, and we are 14 seconds away from wave incoming. So let's set up that radar dish and hope that I did a decent job of guessing where they'd come from. Here we go. Well,
Base is under attack.
decent. Okay, so I have to be right up against the wall in order to shoot through this one. Interesting.
There is a breach in our walls.
Okay. Oh, breach in the wall. That's what he just said.
I'm
Get there,
sensing
get there, get there,
slight
get there,
tremors.
get there.
They are intensifying over time. It looks like an earthquake is coming.
What? Oh, right, I gotta build an outpost still. Hey!
The earthquake's epicenter is near our position. It will deal serious damage to all our buildings in that area.
Wonderful. Thank you. Why wouldn't you deal damage to all of my buildings? Alright, let's upgrade some of these AI facilities. Do manual repair on everything. Oh. What? Why? Oh, the earthquake is ongoing. That's why my repair drones keep getting knocked out. Earthquake over yet? Can I put out repair drones? How long is this earthquake?
The earthquake is at an end.
Thank you!
Seismic activity is decreasing.
Jeez. More fun facts. Earthquakes are determined not only by their severity, but their length. An earthquake of that length goes up a couple categories, even if it didn't cause serious damage to just the environment. Wow. Okay. Right. Outpost. Which... I did not leave myself enough space for, it looks like. Yeah, that works. I mean, it really shouldn't. I technically wouldn't advise that, but for just wanting to put it anywhere in a short amount of time. And I forgot that that provides some power too, which will be very nice for my currently very quickly draining energy supplies. Yep. Not having access to reliable wind power is smart by game developers, but very frustrating. There is a reason why I wanted to get this magma energy so quickly. Okay, built the outpost. It should now be adding...
The atmosphere in this biome is very dense. It is blocking sunlight and reducing the effectiveness of solar panels. Wind activity is also very low, so wind turbines don't produce much energy. However, I am detecting multiple geothermal vents and rich carbonium deposits.
That's what I was thinking too. So let's go back out on the hunt for geothermal power nearby.
That is stored in the magma all around us. It would be possible to utilize magma as a liquid to produce power if we invest in appropriate technology.
Ashley, let us not forget that we came here to start mining titanium for our Rift station. Remember to place rare elemental mines on the titanium deposits that we found here.
You're right. Let's secure our base and speed up the mining process as soon as possible.
Yup. That's the plan. Unfortunately, it would seem that geothermal is eluding me for the moment. But we are reliably mining titanium, as can be seen from that.
Carbonium storage is full. Build more storage facilities.
Are you... Okay, they did that on purpose. This has to be intentional. Now, look at this. Each geothermal plant is put so very specifically in the radius of one of these impossible rocks.
A dense ash cloud.
Come on, game. Come on. You knew exactly what you were doing when you put these where they are.
The ash cloud is upon us. Visibility is down, and air temperature
So
is
now,
down. You
what
wouldn't
you're
want to
telling
breathe
me
this.
I need to
Solar
do
panels are disabled as well.
is continue to study these rocks, or something similar to these rocks, in order to make use of it. So, what, if I'm not mistaken, what the game wants to have happen in this situation is they want us to say, okay, well, I can't use this this form of power reliably, so either I have to go or use the carbonium generator, which just goes further to why I say, why not just call it coal? Because it's really what it's replacing in terms of both being a resource and a fuel type. And they knew. They so knew. Call down the thunder.
Base operations returning to normal levels.
Oh, out of ammo. Time to eat some shotgun. Man, it is really unfortunate for you that you were just that slow. And yet again, and even this carbonium supply is put on top of one of these. Okay, so I need to examine one more of the Imposter rocks in order to gain new information about it. So hopefully that'll give our protagonist some insight into how to stop them or melt them, or however the game wants to handle doing this. Because I'd really like to know and get this over with so I can establish some geothermal power. Because there are quite a... Like it said, there's a couple of good ones. Those two on the northwest side of the map at the moment would be amazing for setting up power in a place that is even relatively close to the current base situation. So, I think there was one more... Yeah, there's one more scannable rock. Epiphany, please. Yes, familiarity increased with Petra Magnetis, or however you pronounce that. Alright. I can resist no longer. Database. Where is it? Where is it? Petra Magneticus. I am at familiarity level 3. They have resource drops, which tells me that the game very much intends for them to be removable at some point. Piece of volcanic debris that distorts the electromagnetic field in its immediate vicinity. The strength of the field disables most of the Riftbreaker equipment. It is not clear whether these are natural properties of this rock, or it is the result of being expelled in an eruption? What? It is not clear whether these are the natural properties of this rock, or if it is the result of being expelled in an eruption. I'm sorry. I am very familiar with steelworking. I do that on a regular basis. I understand that in steel metallurgy, you can change the molecular properties of the crystal formation of the steel by raising it over specific temperatures. Going back to what I said last time about how steel will start to glow at around this temperature, so anywhere from 700 degrees Celsius to 1300 degrees Celsius, and as it's doing that, the crystal shape of the steel is changing. Never before have I heard of a substance that it really must be that if this was expelled during an eruption, it went from an area of extreme heat to relative cool. I guess if it went through one of the ice plant areas, but it's the duration of the time that it's spent in there that I'm having an issue with. There have been attempts to do things like cook shrimp by throwing it through, or by making it essentially a projectile going through, I want to say it was 6 sword forges all lined up back to back to back. And sword forges, in order to get the steel into a malleable state, have to raise the temperature to over 2000 degrees. And because of the duration of the flight time, even at over 2000 degrees, if you're only in there for a few seconds. So we're saying that this rock, went from inside the planet to outside the planet, and it somehow ended up in one of those totally insane cooling fields that get it down to relatively close to the state where nitrogen either boils from a liquid to a gas or condenses from a gas to a liquid. It goes through one of those fields. Well, these are not typically around that, so they had to have gone through one of those fields, but the fields are not necessarily large enough for them to have gotten from, or the length of time that they would have spent in them, I don't know, would have been long enough to induce a state of thermal shock in order to give it other kinds of properties. What I'm saying is, these things make no sense, and we should just get on with the game, because all of this time that I've spent talking in this menu screen is time that I'm not getting closer to magma energy, which I think is going to be the better solution for this area, unless I can find the weapon type that does acid damage. Which, now that I think about it, we're just going to take a very, very quick jaunt through the research tree and see if that is even available. Very quick, not going to spend a whole lot of time here. So that was orbital bombardment. This is Mark II flamethrower, small machine gun upgrade, laser sword, haven't figured out how to get that, heavy plasma, hammer, spear, minigun. Okay. As of the tiers that I have currently unlocked, which I don't have access to everything yet, it would appear that I do not have access to anything that even closely resembles an acid weapon. So I'm gonna get out of here. We're gonna keep progressing. That was a rant. That was a rant. Okay. Let's set up some defenses in order to try and figure this thing out, or to get some extra tech from this, because that's the thing to do at the moment, is just learn all we can.
Our roaming storage is full. Build more storage facilities.
And storage resources are full. What else is new? 2, 1. That was a bad idea. That was a bad idea. But it worked. No, it didn't. No, I should have just backed up. Oh, well, it's not that far away. It's a video game. I know it doesn't need to make sense, but sometimes it frustrates me when things like this just fly in the face of all known science. And there is a chance
Carbonium storage is full. We should construct more storage buildings.
This plant is the only thing stopping me from having access to this geothermal plant, or geothermal vent. Okay, can we... And is this plant not destructible now? What's going on with you? Why are you so strong? I've destroyed these before.
Warning. An enemy attack is imminent.
Incoming attack waves.
Around our base.
Is it sitting... What? Why is the plant now indestructible? Alright, last ditch. Calling down an airstrike. Well, if that didn't do it, nothing will. And yet again, I am denied geothermal energy. Such fun. Alright. Set up our wall segment that got destroyed here. This side is relatively well defended, so I'm not really gonna worry about that. This side, it looked like we needed some extra defenses on this edge. And one of these days, I want to actually see that repaired working, because as of right now, I cannot confirm that it does, and that frustrates me. 18 minutes. 18 minutes until we can just bypass the geothermal problem entirely. Because we have lots more access to lava than we do geothermal, especially with the special zones. I have a hard time calling them extreme magnetic fields, so we're just gonna call them the special zones. Where are you amassing? Where are you amassing? Show yourselves. Yep, looks like...
Danger! A hostile swarm
Yes.
is moving in on our base.
Attack incoming.
They are almost upon us.
Where are they? Where are they? Radar appears to be working. Okay. We did the attack thing, now come at me. Alright, here they come. There they are. Calling down the thunder. That it? Well, that wasn't so bad. Alright. Onward. More titanium. Probably want to cap that later. So that is very exposed, and still haven't found a way to deal with the impossible rocks. Alright. Get my power fish back. Let's try this one more time. Seemingly without the enemy incursion. That's nice. What did I get? Ooh! Mini miner. What can that do? Maybe we just have access to it. Nice. Part of fully autonomous power drill. Once placed on a resource deposit, it will mine the resource underneath for as long as the battery lasts. Cool. So, don't have to stand there and mine something myself. Well, I seem to need a specific amount of titanium before I can just have it as a normal resource. So why not just cap this, which seems to be exposed in the middle of nowhere with, oh, I forgot to equip it. Oops. Yeah, actually equip it. Alright. Oh, okay, hold on. Whoa. Hi. Hello, hello.
Build more storage facilities.
Yes. Storage is full. Oh, you gotta be nearby it in order to... Or do you? No. No, it appears to just be going. Okay. Alright. Second form of near passive income of titanium. Can't say no. And that's all carbonium.
The ground is shaking. It looks like an earthquake is coming.
Nice. Just love hearing those words. Do a radar pulse.
It seems like the earthquake has uncovered something interesting.
Auto aim?
Let's investigate.
Ashley, we've discovered a new resource deposit.
We have. What is this new resource? Oh. Man, this grenade launcher is useful against things that aren't coated in fire. Go away. Oh, it's useful against these guys too. Alright. I'll take that. There we go. New resource deposit. Should I be scanning? What is?
It looks like some of these creatures' attacks are originating from a common point near our base.
Okay,
Interesting.
and then
We should go and investigate that area.
reduce incoming attack waves, which I am all for, so let's go hunting. While I wait for the next 12 minutes of not having special lava energy. So sad. I really gotta make better use of the scanner. Oh. Okay. Still need to find a way to liquefy strange metal, which is impervious to other forms of attack. You actually on it? Yep, you're on the deposit. Sweet. Okay, you are the one who resists that. Do not resist plasma, though. Okay, and your attacks actually do more damage than I was letting you take credit for. But my fists of fury are stronger.
This looks like a nest of some sort. We should clear it out and reduce the strength of hostile attacks.
Yep,
There's a lot
absolutely.
of them inside. This might be difficult.
Oh, yeah, it might. Oh boy. Lots of attack waves. More mods. I really should grab more mods.
Warning, a new group of hostile creatures is coming from a nearby nest.
Yeah, I got a full scan on that. So, destroying this, what's this get me?
Ironium carbonium storage is full. Build more storage facilities.
Whoa. What the?
This should stop
I just
them from
exploded.
gathering in this area and improve
What?
our chances of survival.
Every bit helps.
Cool. So that's attack waves. Probably heal. Yeah, just carbonium. Another. These things. What the heck is that plant? A funky looking thing. Paratus futilis rubidis. Yeah, I got no clue.
Carbonium storage is full.
If I didn't know any better, I'd say they were just making up words at that point, but we have come up, or as a species, we have come up with a lot of names for a lot of different things. Hey, new familiarity reached with the impossible rocks. Oh my word, a geothermal vent that is completely untapped. Let's do some resource scanning, or using this thing back home a little bit before completely counting it out. Oh boy. Okay, we're fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. All good, all good.
I've detected a nearby volcano explosion. Prepare for volcanic rock bombardment.
Oh, great.
We're getting hit by volcanic bombs.
Oh, nope. Don't need to take time on the titanium there. Alright, scanner. Please. Oh, please. Oh, boy.
Bombing our base.
Yep, probably shouldn't have led the volcanic... Somehow tracking volcanic eruption to where my base location was. It was perfectly safe before I decided to walk near it. Gotta love it. Alright, what do we got? Oh, just carbonium. Come
I'm
on.
not tracking any volcanic bombs in the air. The threat has passed. Now we can assess the damage.
Yeah. Hopefully there was only one. Okay. Didn't do significant damage to the base. That's good. Well, 6 minutes, 6.5 minutes. Always feels so much slower. Now, not sure I'm gonna be finding. I mean, keep searching around. No reason to stop checking. Come on. Please not inside one of these zones. That would... Where is it? Alright, come on. It's outside of it. Geothermal, geothermal, titanium. Oh well. Nice spot. Geothermal. Just a titanium deposit.
Titanium that we need to finish constructing the quantum gate stabilizer for the Rift Station. I am detecting increased activity amongst the local
Why?
The attacks against our outposts are increasing in strength and numbers. We should build up more advanced defensive towers to protect our base. This area is very rich in resources, so we can establish additional mining bases if we need to expand our economy.
Okay. With what power? Oh my word. 2 exposed geothermal vents that don't have nonsense covering them? What? How is this possible? Alright, well, this calls for celebration in the form of making new... okay.
Carbonium storage is full. We should construct more storage buildings.
Clear out the space. Good thing I brought my chainsaw. Hey, get out of here, local plants. Nobody wanted you anyway. Alright, are we cleared? Can I construct things on here now? Yes, good. Excellent. Alright, probably best to not put the geothermal down until such time it is cool enough to do so. There we go. All right. Love the look of that. Now to set up defenses. This is far too important to leave to chance. There's a part of me that has paused for a moment, thinking I might have been a little harsh on the game, remembering now that I needed one of these cooling stations before being able to put anything down in a hot zone. I'm going to be going over to that other section in a moment to see if I was unfair to what was actually going on. But on the bright side, we have we finally have the geothermal power that I've been looking for. Ah, thing of beauty. All right, let's build some Mark II storage real quick, just kind of back here. No reason not to, and it'll keep the game from screaming at me just that little bit longer, which is always nice. Oh, and we were about to reach cap on titanium. Anyway.
A hostile group of creatures is heading towards our base. Prepare for an incoming attack.
Good to know. Time to, increase those defenses. So, get a mortar tower here. Get a mortar tower here. Get some of these towers in line over here. Still not thrilled about the prospect of trying to use your certain tower types. The flamethrower, for instance, I don't feel that that's going to be very useful in an area like this. I will attempt. All right, here's a good test. Yeah, look at that. You can see that there's placeable area all around this magnetic zone, but everything inside the special field, you cannot place anything. So if I were to, yep, cannot place one of these power relays. Alright, find out what this is. More titanium, nice. Okay, it's gonna take a special dance to get power from one location to the next. 46 seconds. 43 seconds. Oh, and I'm still gonna need to build even more resource handling if I want to get to 10,000. 30 seconds and incoming attack wave in 10. Ah, joy. Just love to see stuff like that.
Danger! Hostile creatures are approaching our base.
I know.
Get ready for
They're
battle.
incoming. Should actually put up another radar dish over here.
A new technology has been developed. New buildings are available for construction.
Here they are.
Base is under attack.
Oh, hi. Well, yeah, let's pull you into my base defenses. Why should I have to fight this alone? And then rock monster, 2 rock monsters. Oh, wrong weapon. There we go. Whew.
One
right.
of our walls has been destroyed.
Base is under attack.
Yes, I know. Base is under attack. How we doing? Probably use the right function for what I'm trying to do. Oh, boy. Wow. Okay. That is a lot. That's a lot right there. Okay. This could be bad. This could be very bad. This could be very, very, very bad. Time to call down some thunder. Which, like I predicted before, these things resist. Okay. They were not happy about me taking out their nest. Not happy at all. Wow, that is a lot of explosions that are going on right now. Okay. Should be all of the small fries. Now just to take out these guys. Okay. Yeah. High difficulty area. High difficulty area, but survived. And the best part, power generation, magma power plant. Oh, wow, these things are... Wait, what?
More storage facilities. Warning.
It requires
intense seismic activity.
a
strong
pump
is coming.
Come from one of these areas, these high...
The earthquake's epicenter is near our position. It will deal serious damage to all our buildings in that area.
Okay. What? And the only... I see no reason not to just entirely scrap my current power infrastructure and set up these magma power plants. Wait, what? Why do you want... Where do you want to be built?
Base is under attack.
You need to be connected with pipelines, sure, but can it not be built until that pipeline is in place? Okay. Liquid pump.
The
From
earthquake
pools
is
found
over.
around the planet.
The tremors are getting weaker and weaker. We should quickly repair whatever's been damaged.
I put a pump in the lava. Alright, so now I take a pipe and let's pull it there. I think that might be too short. No! Okay, it wasn't letting me build because of the seismic activity. Alright, that's gonna take 2 minutes to build. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. But I do that. And now I have lava being pumped out of a pool into this resource, or into this power plant. I mean, okay, let's take a step back. So what this means, at least in terms of efficiency's sake, is that I can go over, or you can get the power from even a small section, which would not necessarily be viable for power, from, like, in practicality's sake, there's no good place in this lava pool for you to be able to get the power from, but being able to just take this pump here and pull a pipeline, which is a lot smaller and more regular than that, so take it there and then take it that way, and then I can just, well, after making another cooling zone, I can just plunk down another of the power facilities. I should probably get to repairing some of this and setting up for the next defense, but I want to see how much additional power I can receive from one of these power stations. Alright. Magma power, what do you got for me? After the save. Do you... It gives 500 energy, but requires 300 magma per second. One of these only produces at 100 per... or in its current location, it's only producing at 100 per second. So let's see, and it can't be built within a certain radius of another pump. That's good to know. So this is not getting enough resource. And I can grab additional resource from places not that far away.
Is full. Build more storage facilities.
Ironium storage is
How
full.
are we already
Build more
full
storage
up on things again? Okay. So let's have a think here. So you need more resource. I can get more resource from in the same location, but I want to be clever about it so I can use the least amount of... There we go. Alright, so with those in line... Alright, I gotta use their system in order... Okay. And then from there into this one. Now, in theory, this should be now functioning at full capacity. Yes. No. Maybe. Yes. Magma is being produced at 300 a second. This is using magma at 300 a second. And we have skyrocketed in power potential. Nice. Okay. That is excellent. And this whole area is basically contained, so no real need to worry. That's not on fire, right? Okay, it's just environmental effect. Got a little nervous there for a second. Nothing to worry about, nothing to worry about. Okay. So very good to know that in order to supply one of these stations... Oh. Okay, dense ash cloud, that's fine. That's fine. It just means visibility is poor. Alright. What's the fast get rid of key? It's F.
The ash cloud is upon us. Visibility
yes.
is down, and air temperature is up. You wouldn't want to breathe this.
Okay, so looking for... Yeah, this whole pool here is just begging me to exploit it. After I take out this wave of insectoids. Alright. So now to begin the experiment to find out just how many pipelines I can fit off of this one pool. Also, I think I just for personal reasons will need to build a magma storage facility because that sounds too cool not to have. Alright, so I can get those two in there. Then the next closest is here, and I want to build it as close to edges as possible. Alright. That way we can make the most use of space. Put another one here. Put one there. And we go into the anti-building zone. Try and find our way around to the next spot, which is viable for building again. Okay.
The ash clouds have dispersed now. Air visibility is back to normal.
Ooh, okay. Careful, careful. Yep, it's still burning lava. Good to remember. I'm not quite invincible. Alright. That one can go there, and then it's... Yeah, I think I would need to start doing some more. Okay, and then I can get that one there. And that would appear to be all of the pumps that I can place. Hopefully I have a multiple of 3. That would make it very nice. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, luckily we have another source of lava very close by. So we just put that pump there, and that's our 1, 2. So now that one...
We should construct more storage buildings.
Yes, yes.
Ironium storage is full. Build more storage facilities.
Alright. I think for practicality's sake, we're only going to be able to get 2 more of our magma generators to work here. So let's set those up. Let's have... Or no, 3. I was able to get to 9 pumps. Okay, so let's put it there. And then... I think... Let's make sure that it has a way to get out. And then one more... here. And set up the pipelines, and we've got a lot more energy coming in again. And then I will do what I can to make this area safer, although it is hemmed in by just the magma field, so that's innate protection from most things. We need to connect this one up. Okay. Then last one. Oh, looks like I need to change orientation here. Appear to be looking into a wall. Alright. So that goes there. That goes like that. And I might have to get a little crisp. Nope. Okay, I can reach it from here. I was thinking I might have to get a little crispy in order to get this last one to reach, but that is not the case. And there we have it. 3 additional magma energy creators, all connected, and will be feeding into our current power grid. Isn't that spectacular? Yeah, okay. I'd say the power needs are pretty well and truly met at this point. Yeah. That one's feeding. Oh, okay, this one definitely is not connected properly. There we go. There we go. That one's getting what it requires. Excellent. Ooh. I do so love it when a plan comes together. Nice. Now to set up additional defenses. You know what? I have been putting off a specific research for a while now that I feel is quite necessary after the absolute whooping that we just received after that last one. Ooh. Plasma tower. These are all short. Well, as much as I would want to, let's not flamethrower tower. Get both of those. Yeah, turret level 2. Probably whoa. Why is that such a long research? Whereas turret level 3 is only 3 minutes, turret level 2 is 14? Sure, that makes sense in some world. Maybe it's because of research credits that I've gotten over time. The only thing I can think of. Alright. Biomass burner, secondary biomass burner. Rift magnetic stabilizers. Right, nuclear anti-gravity thingy that I don't really understand or require at the moment. Oh! Hello, thing that can make me have even more power. Can I? Yeah, I can make that jump the queue. Alright. So I can add one more facility off of doing that. Because it makes it so that we only, it requires 2 per, so I would need to find one more source of the, yeah, I would just need to gather from one more area in order to have 5 of these working simultaneously instead of only 3. That's pretty spectacular. That's awesome. I guess I should have questioned, though, what are the resources involved? Hopefully it's things that I'm already collecting. Oh. Prepare for an incoming attack. Uh-oh. Well, let's just make a quick wall at the bottom of this, and then...
storage is full. We should construct more storage buildings.
Yep.
Ironium storage is full. Build more storage facilities.
Oh, and it requires protection from the heat. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Okay. I missed my walls.
A new technology has been developed.
New buildings are available for construction. Not enough AI cores. Build more AI hubs.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Little bit of a scary time. Just a little bit.
Danger! Enemy creatures are closing
Oh, and it's
in.
only carbonium for that upgrade?
Yes.
Yes, please. Well, thanks for the save game. Alright. Incoming waves, where are you? South, far south, great, just
Base
wonderful.
is under attack.
Right near where all of my new production is.
A
Oh,
building has been destroyed. well, at least it's a little bit of a bottleneck for them to actually get in, and it would appear that some of my mortar towers are actually getting in to affect this. Oh, boy. Base is under attack.
All of my poor magma facilities, they're gone too soon. I'm gonna have to rebuild all of them. How sad. Wow. There are a lot of things in these waves. And it would appear that these types of creatures just can completely ignore the lava fields. Oh, wow. That's a lot of just stuff around me.
This is under attack.
I knew I should have taken more time to put defenses up again.
A building has been destroyed.
Oh, and I took out my plasma gun. Oh, I should be able to get that fairly quickly.
Base is under attack.
Alright. I think my plan for the rest of today is going to be setting up a true defensive wall around this new base section as best as possible. It's these
Vibranium
darn
storage is full. Build more storage facilities.
magnetic zones
Vibranium storage is full.
that are
Build
really
more
messing with
storage
things at the
A new
moment.
technology has been developed.
New buildings are available for construction.
And we'll have better towers.
It looks like some of these creatures' attacks are originating from a common point near our base.
Oh,
Interesting. We should go and investigate
yeah,
that area.
absolutely. How best to handle this situation? Power's looking fine again. That's not a huge concern. Power in this area is essentially free, but
This looks like a nest
I
of
feel
some
like
sort. We should clear it out and reduce the strength of hostile attacks.
There is a lot of them inside.
I think
This might be difficult.
I gotta do this practically. It doesn't appear that the game does anything to attack in areas that you're not in. This might require further testing, but just from what I've seen so far, that would appear to be true. So I think it would be worthwhile for me to go into one of these other unexplored areas, at least temporarily, while things like the titanium continue to build up, or would be building up if they had power, or some such. It's relatively hard to tell right now what's going on in that realm. I can get the acid, I can set this place up to be just impregnable. But what I really require right now is that acid resource, or attacking some way of developing an acid countermeasure to these darn impossible rocks.
Hostile creatures are coming from a nearby nest.
So
We should go there and
I think
clear
my
it
best
out.
use of time right now is going to be to figure out how to facilitate that.
Gathering in this area and improve our chances of survival.
Alright,
Every bit helps.
yeah. So the outpost will remain here. If it's got the resources for it, it will... It does not appear to be continuously mining titanium anymore, which is a little annoying, but I think that's just because the vein that I had started with has run out, which it was bound to do. I'm just gonna take that tower away so I actually have a way of entering the base. So, oh, and apparently that was the linchpin that was giving this area power. There we go. That's funny. Why aren't you... What? Why aren't you powered? What? Oh, does its collection range increase when you upgrade the type of tower? Why? Why are you having a fit? Alright. Hold on a second here. So, I use this to put, use this at the second level to make one of those. It does. Or no, does it? Because now I can put one there. Like I had it before. And now this should be producing at 300 a second. Why are you having a fit?
Carbonium storage is full. We should construct more storage buildings. Ironium storage is full. Build more storage facilities.
Think might be worthwhile to stick one of these on here and just hopefully normalize the production to consumption rate. And I did say that I wanted a magma storage facility, which I have now. Alright.
A new technology has been developed. New buildings are available for
300 per second,
construction.
300 per... Why are you having a fit? I'm providing material as fast as you can accept it. I don't... Why? I really don't understand this one. So I can stick another pump here if you want it. I don't know why you would.
Ashley, I'm detecting increased volcanic activity. There's a dense ash cloud coming our way.
Are you not? Why? Is the resource running out of... Infinite.
The sky is covered in ash and dust. Our solar panels are useless now.
The magma pool is considered infinite. Look at that. Additional storage, magma pool, infinite. Why are you having problems? Oh, now you're not having problems anymore. If I take this away, will you start having problems again? You complain at me that you're not getting enough resource when you're clearly getting enough resource? We good now? You happy? Good. Yeesh. Alright. I'm warping out of this area. It's been a lot of fun gathering titanium, and we will be back. But I want to make that place as secure as possible, and it is so not right now. So... acidic plains, you say? Yeah. We're going there next. Okay, am I immediately taking damage from being in this sector?
Scanning in progress. Ashley, my senses are indicating a highly acidic atmosphere composition.
Source of air contamination.
Is definitely abnormal compared to what we've seen in other parts of the planet. Something must be emitting the acid straight into the air. Let's look around to see what we can find. Amazing. These red crystals are really huge.
Yeah.
Look at how the light is scattering below their surface. It's mesmerizing.
They also contain a lot of rhodonite. We can use this mineral to construct high-powered laser emitters for our weapons, as well as other equipment.
You already had me convinced at lasers. We definitely need to learn more about these crystals. We should research rhodonite handling as soon as possible.
Research rhodonite handling. Okay. Sure. That should be over here. Or don't have access to it yet. I need to scan more resources. So what the heck is causing...
has been developed. New buildings are available for construction.
Yeah. Must find out what is causing this area to be so caustic. I want to study it so I can replicate it somewhere entirely different. Oh. Creatures. Wait a minute. Creatures not made of fire. Excuse me a moment while I bring back an old friend. Hello, flamethrower. I hardly knew ye before I had to let you go. Welcome back into the rotation. Let's see how well this actually works, now that we have flammable test subjects.
I am picking up acidic fume emissions near our position.
Quite nicely, I'd say.
A new technology has been developed.
Against things that aren't made of rocks. So let's use conventional weapons on things that are made of rocks. Ooh. Oh, nice! Chainsaw stun locks that. That's good to know.
The acidic fumes are much denser than this growth. This thing must be responsible for the highly corrosive atmosphere in this area.
This life form is multiplying.
Yes.
It is subdividing
Flammable
itself,
creatures.
similarly to Earth-based yeast. The fluid inside these cells is highly corrosive. Please keep a safe distance.
Wow. Whoa. That
There must
regrew
be
fast.
much more of this
Can it be
acidic
burned
yeast
out?
growing here. The orbital
Somewhat.
scanner report indicated that this entire biome is covered in these fumes. We should study it further before setting up a permanent outpost in this area of the planet.
Ashley, I strongly suggest using a bioscanner to gather samples from these life forms.
Okay.
The fluid inside them is a highly
Incandescent
condensed
acid can burn through
that
my
can
armor,
easily
but I was
burn
gonna
through my armor.
gather
The
samples. Okay.
bioscanner will allow us to gather samples from a safe distance.
Alright, so it would appear that the flamethrower, although nice, is most effective against targets that are small. It does a lot of rapid small damage, so the hordes of small creatures is great for taking them out. Seems like it's better, or other weapons are better suited for taking out things like the mortars. But then I can switch over to trusty flamethrower for these guys, because they even get stun locked while that's happening. Oh, okay. I was wondering why the screen went yellow all of a sudden. There was a comet. Alright. Find more creatures, get more research. Place more scanner turrets, so I have to do less of it by hand. I just can't resist the siren call of these things. I don't even know what you'd call them. Resource deposits? Anyway, let us
The
set
technology
up
queue is idle.
some
Select new
defenses.
technologies for development.
Research.
Research completed.
Much better towers. Let's grab this. Again, why is this one so much cheaper? Huh? Heavy artillery tower? Uses plasma jets to propel a shell with a nuclear payload? The mine layer tower uses automated mine drones to block incoming enemy waves. Yeah, okay, this absolutely needs uranium. That makes sense. Mine layers are going to be a lot more useful in the short term, but I don't know how you say no to a nuclear defense option. That's amazing. That is amazing. Okay, well, definitely adding that to the research queue. Thank you. Oh boy. Nuclear defense option. Wow. Might as well pick that up because... Okay, Herbonium power plant. The energy storage is nicer than either of those two things, in my opinion. Alright, and then that's that thing. Right. Increased armory, which I think means increasing other things. Titanium machinery. What's this do? Alright. Reduce build time, increased movement speed, reduces cooldowns. That's actually pretty nice. Energy sensors level 2. And it would only take me 33 seconds, so again, no reason to just not add these to the pool. Not necessarily sure how many I'm gonna put on my bar, but, you know, these are free researches essentially, so why would I not just put them in the queue? Like, I could unlock the minigun, which is a thing that I would very much appreciate having. Alright. Oh boy. Alright, that should be enough for my purposes in this. Where's the wave? Come on, show me. Hey, I actually was able to collect it first this time. That's new. Nice. Wait, I already had a mini miner. What? What is... Huh? What? Whoa. Oh, oh, wait, no. Shouldn't destroy. Should not destroy. Need to study. Come on, find more of those things. Man, after being in that lava field where basically everything wants to kill you, this place is nice. You know, just kind of peaceful. I say that as I start to die. Oh. We're fine. We're fine. Everything is fine. Hello, my dude. You know, I knew it wasn't gonna do anything, but I just wanted to do it anyway. Could not resist doing it anyway. This almost feels like cheating. I mean, really. Just wait out its health bar. Kind of sad in a way. I'm not gonna stop doing it, but it is kind of sad. Oh, God. Ow. Dang it, I think I blew up the thing I wanted to research. Oh, wait, no, it's still there. Now I can burn it away. Heal, 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 heal. Oops. The chainsaw is very nice for stun locking enemies. Doesn't do a whole lot of damage anymore, though, which is kind of a problem. Oh, hello, macro species. What are you? Whoa, whoa! What the? It's a hive? What? Whoa! Why am? How? Okay. Fascinating. That's new, and I don't have any kind of anti-air weapon at the moment, so I have no idea how to deal with that.
New buildings are available for construction.
New buildings available for construction. Birds I love to hear.
Gases.
Oh, I already researched that one, apparently. Here's another one. Alright, 5 of 10. Gonna take a while.
Fissures are opening up and are erupting with highly corrosive gas. We won't be able to build anything within these clouds.
Okay. And I'm sure we'll find some kind of gas neutralization spray. That, you know, we'll just expel a bunch of dish soap into the air and neutralize the acid. Huh. Large creature thing. Come on. I need a better shotgun.
The acidic gas is dispersing. The eruption is over. It's hard to say how often these may happen.
Oh. Huh? Is that in this area or the other area? My outpost under attack? Huh. Anyway. Yeah, just not a whole lot going on right now. Just making sure I collect my samples and hopefully find a way to neutralize strange rocks. That'd be nice. Whoa! What is this formation of things over here? Oh. Well, at least now I know what to look like on the radar screen for finding more of these. And we'll speed up the search somewhat. You know, thinking about those mortar creatures a little bit, they must have some kind of a gas propulsion method for how they expel their special mortar balls, because I really can't think of they wouldn't have a fulcrum that's long enough in order to do it physically, so there's got to be some kind of a pressurized expulsion method, which is either fluid or gas. Basically, they're farting balls of acid at me. Isn't that fun? Things you think about while exploring a planet, trying to desperately find the next location for where to do science. Oh boy, oh boy. Burn them out, burn them out. That one was explored. This one has not been. Looks like it might be a multiple. Before it dies, quickly! Whoa! That exploded fantastically. Alright, that one's explored. That one is not.
Okay, that's enough
Okay.
samples to start researching them in the Alien Research Lab. Interesting. We found traces of palladium
Palladium?
inside the acidic yeast
Okay.
samples that we just collected. It might be a good idea to search for larger colonies of this life form. They might indicate the location of higher concentrations of palladium. The acidic yeast colonies that
Okay.
we observed seem to grow from a central root inside the colony. I'd like to study a living colony in its natural habitat to gather more data on how it gathers palladium from the environment. We'll need to construct a local research station near one of the colonies in order to do that. We'll have to download the necessary technology for that building if we
okay.
don't have it yet.
Ashley, I'm afraid that the research station
It will scan the colony from a safe distance. It would be very close to the root of the colony to work properly. It will not be able to build anything
We will not be able to build anything
that close to the root without being overwhelmed by
its growth, especially given the fact that we do not want to
right.
I think that we can prevent the colony from overgrowing our base by covering the soil with a structure that the acidic yeast can't grow on.
Oh, foundations.
Standard floor tiles are going to be corroded by the colony.
We can prevent that. Now that we know the type of acid that this life form is producing, we can research special
anti-corrosive flooring
that will protect our base. We just
like
need
I said,
to build
just
the
cover it in
research
dish
station
soap.
on the anti-corrosive floor tiles.
All right.
Research completed.
Yay, towers. So I think that's in the specialty researches. Yeah. Environmental shielding acid. And then research station is now a must. Let's do that one, and then anti-corrosive floor, and then environmental shielding. Excellent. Well, what is my queue time up to? About half an hour. I think, and I'm not seeing anything yet. I'm probably not going to be able to get the research that I was hoping for out of this just yet. So that will be where I cut it off for today. Thank you so much for watching, and Philemon out.